Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Smart English Club podcast. I am so happy you are here with me again today. This is the place where we speak slowly, we speak clearly, and we explain every single word so that you can understand everything. Now, I have a question for you before we begin. Do you know how to drive a car? Have you ever sat behind the wheel of a car for the very first time? Do you remember that feeling? Your heart was beating a little faster, your hands were holding the steering wheel very tightly, and you were thinking, am I really going to do this? Am I really going to drive this car? That feeling of excitement and nervousness at the same time is one of the most memorable feelings in life. And today, we are going to experience that feeling together. But we are also going to learn something very important. We are going to learn how to talk about driving in English. Today, we follow a young woman named Zoe. Zoe is 23 years old. She has never driven a car before in her life. But today is the day. Today, Zoe...
Scene 1. Zoe meets her instructor. It is a bright Monday morning. Zoe is standing outside her apartment building. She is waiting for her driving instructor. A white car pulls up slowly. The instructor looks out of the window.
Good morning. Are you Zoe?
Zoe takes a small breath and walks toward the car. Yes, good morning. I'm Zoe Carter.
Good morning, Zoe. I'm David, your driving instructor. It is very nice to meet you. Please get in the car.
Zoe opens the passenger door and sits inside. She looks at the steering wheel and all the buttons and pedals. She feels a little overwhelmed.
Do not worry, Zoe. I know it looks like a lot right now, but we will go through everything step by step. By the end of today, you will feel much more comfortable, I promise.
Thank you. I feel a little nervous, to be honest.
That is completely normal. Every single student feels nervous on their first lesson. It's a good sign. It means you are taking this seriously. Now, before we start, let me explain a few things about the car.
Yes, please. I'm listening.
Good. First, let us talk about the pedals. Look down at your feet. There are 3 pedals. The one on the left is the clutch. The one in the middle is the brake. And the one on the right is the accelerator. The accelerator makes the car go faster. The brake makes the car slow down and stop. And the clutch helps you change gears. Do you understand so far?
Yes. Clutch on the left, brake in the middle, accelerator on the right.
Perfect. Very good. Now look at the steering wheel. You hold it with both hands. Place your left hand at the 9 o'clock position and your right hand at the 3 o'clock position, like a clock. Can you show me?
Like this?
That is exactly right. Well done. Now look in your mirrors. You have 3 mirrors. The rear view mirror is in the center at the top, and you have 2 side mirrors on the left and right. Before you do anything in the car, you must always check your mirrors first. This is very important for your safety and for the safety of other people on the road.
I understand. Always check the mirrors first.
Exactly. Now, let us talk about the gear stick. This is the stick between the 2 front seats. You use it to change gears as the car goes faster or slower. In this car, we have 5 gears, plus reverse. We start in first gear, and as we go faster, we move up to second gear, third gear, and so on. Do you have any questions so far?
I have one question. How do I know when to change the gear?
Great question. You will hear the engine. When the engine sounds loud and it is working very hard, that is the sign to change up to the next gear. I will tell you when to change gear during the lesson today. You do not need to worry about it on your own just yet.
That is very helpful. Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, are you ready to start the engine?
I think so. Yes, I am ready.
Good. Put your foot on the clutch. Press it all the way down to the floor. Now turn the key in the ignition.
It started!
It did. Well done. How does that feel?
It feels amazing and a little scary at the same time.
That is perfectly normal. You are doing very well, Zoe. Now, let us move the car.
We are in a quiet car park today. There are no other cars around us, so you have plenty of space to practice. I want you to check your mirrors first.
Mirrors checked.
Good. Now put the car into first gear. Hold the clutch down. Move the gear stick to the first gear position. It is up and to the left.
Like this?
Perfect. Now very slowly lift your foot off the clutch. At the same time, gently press the accelerator with your right foot. Very gently, just a little bit.
We're actually moving.
We are! You are driving, Zoe! Keep your eyes looking forward, hands steady on the steering wheel. Keep pressing the accelerator gently. Now I want you to turn the car gently to the right. Turn the steering wheel slowly. Do not turn it too fast.
Okay, turning right now.
Excellent! Well done! Now bring the car to a stop. Press the brake gently with your right foot and press the clutch down at the same time with your left foot.
I stopped it.
You did! Perfectly! Zoe, I have to say, for your very first time behind the wheel, you are doing an excellent job. How do you feel?
I feel incredible. I cannot believe I just did that. I was so scared before, but now I feel so proud of myself.
You should feel proud. Learning to drive takes time and practice. But today, you took the most important step, the first step, and you did it beautifully.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harris. I think I am actually going to enjoy this.
I have no doubt about that. Shall we go again?
Yes, please. Let us go again.
Part 3. Important sentences explained. Now let us look at some very important sentences from today's conversation. I will say each sentence first, and then I will explain every single word in that sentence carefully. Please listen closely. Sentence 1. The sentence is, we will go through everything step by step. Let me explain. We will go through everything means we will cover every part. We will look at every single thing together. Nothing will be skipped. Step by step is a very common English phrase. It means one thing at a time, in order, slowly and carefully, not all at once. So the whole sentence means, do not worry, I will explain everything to you slowly, one thing at a time. This is a very useful phrase in English. You can use it in many situations. For example, a teacher might say, we will go through the lesson step by step. Or a doctor might say, I will explain the treatment to you step by step. Now say this sentence out loud. We will go through everything step by step. Sentence 2. The sentence is, that is completely normal. Let me explain. Completely means 100%, fully, totally, without any doubt. Normal means usual, expected, not strange, something that happens to everyone. So when the instructor says that is completely normal, he means do not worry about feeling nervous. Every person feels this way. It is not unusual. It is expected. This is a very kind and reassuring phrase in English. You can use it to make someone feel better. For example, if your friend is nervous about a job interview, you can say that is completely normal. Everyone feels nervous before an interview. Sentence 3. The sentence is, before you do anything in the car, you must always check your mirrors first. Let me explain. Before you do anything means prior to any action, before any movement, before you start. You must always means it is a rule. It is not optional. You have to do it every single time. Check your mirrors means look in your mirrors. Make sure you can see what is around you. Make sure it is. The sentence is, how do I know when to change the gear? This is a question that Zoe asks. Let me explain each part. How do I know means what is the sign? What tells me? How can I tell? When to change means at what moment, at what point in time. The gear is the setting of the car engine. First gear is for moving slowly. Higher gears are for moving faster. So this question means, what is the signal that tells me it is time to move to the next gear? This is a very natural question to ask when you are learning something new. You can use the same structure for many things. For example, how do I know when the food is ready? Or how do I know when to stop? Sentence 5. The sentence is, you took the most important step, the first step. Let me explain. You took a step means you did something. You moved forward. You made progress. In English, we often use the word step to talk about progress in life, not just physical steps with your feet, but progress in any situation. The most important step means this action is more important than all the others. The first step is very special in English. There is even a famous saying in English, the first step is always the hardest. This means starting something new is the most difficult part.
Once you begin, everything becomes easier. So the instructor is telling Zoe, what you did today, starting your driving lessons, is the most important and most difficult part. And you did it. Well done.
Part 4, Key Vocabulary. Now let us learn the most important words from today's story. For each word, I will say the word clearly. Then I will tell you what type of word it is. Then I will explain what it means in simple English. And then I will give you one clear and easy example sentence. Word 1, driving lesson. Type, noun. Meaning a class where you learn how to drive a car with the help of a teacher. Example, I have my first driving lesson tomorrow morning. Word 2, instructor. Type, noun. Meaning a person who teaches you how to do something. In this story, the instructor teaches Zoe how to drive. Example, my driving instructor is very patient and kind. Word 3, steering wheel. Type, noun. Meaning the round wheel inside a car that you turn to control the direction of the car. Example, she held the steering wheel with both hands. Word 4, accelerator. Type, noun. Meaning the pedal on the right side of a car. You press it with your foot to make the car go faster. Example, press the accelerator gently to move the car forward. Word 5, brake. Type, noun. Meaning the pedal in the middle of a car. You press it to slow down or stop the car. Example, press the brake to stop the car at the traffic light. Word 6, clutch. Type, noun. Meaning the pedal on the left side of a car. You press it when you want to change gears. Example, press the clutch before you change gear. Word 7, gear. Type, noun. Meaning the setting of the car engine that controls the speed. First gear is for slow speed. Higher gears are for faster speed. Example, change to second gear when the car reaches 20 kilometers per hour. Word 8, rear view mirror. Type, noun. Meaning the mirror inside the car at the top center. You use it to see what is behind your car. Example, always check the rearview mirror before reversing. Word 9, ignition. Type, noun. Meaning the part of the car where you put the key to start the engine. Example, turn the key in the ignition to start the car. Word 10, engine. Type, noun. Meaning the machine inside the car that makes it move. It uses fuel to produce power. Example, the engine makes a loud sound when you press the accelerator hard. Word 11, car park. Type, noun. Meaning an open area or building where you can park or practice driving a car. Example, we practice driving in the empty car park. Word 12, overwhelmed. Type, adjective. Meaning a feeling when there is too much to take in at one time. You feel confused or unable to manage everything at once. Example, she felt overwhelmed when she saw all the controls in the car. And that is the end of today's episode. You listened to the whole episode, and I am so proud of you for that. Today was a very special episode because today, for the first time, you heard a real conversation between two people. You followed Zoe and her driving instructor, Mr. Harris, step by step through her very first driving lesson. Today, you learned how to talk about driving in English. You learned the names of all the important parts of a car. You learned how an instructor speaks to a student. You learned how to ask questions politely when you do not understand something. And you learned 15 new vocabulary words that you can use in real life. But most importantly, you saw something very beautiful today. You saw Zoe face her fear. You saw her feel nervous. And you saw her. And that is exactly what learning English is like. You might feel nervous, you might feel overwhelmed sometimes, but every single time you listen to this podcast, you are taking a step forward, just like Zoe did today. Now, here is your challenge for today. Write one sentence in the comments below. Tell me how you feel about driving, or use any word from today's vocabulary in a sentence. For example, you can write, I felt nervous during my first driving lesson. Or, I always check my rearview mirror before I drive. Or, my driving instructor is very patient. Just one sentence. That is your challenge. I read every single comment, and I will reply to you personally. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. It helps our channel reach more people who are learning English. Please subscribe to the Smart English Club podcast and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a new episode.
And please share this episode with one friend who is learning English, because sharing is the kindest thing you can do for someone who wants to grow. Thank you so much for being here today. You are doing something wonderful for yourself. Every episode you listen to makes you stronger. Every word you learn brings you closer to your goal. Keep going. Keep listening. Keep learning. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take very good care of yourself. And goodbye.